Now that Shohei Ohtani is in the National League, we have a new potential frontrunner for the 2024 American League MVP award, and that is our star center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Hello, my name is Jake from the You Love to See It YouTube channel, and welcome back to my 2024 projection series where we go over the 2023 stats for everyone who's projected to be on the 26-man roster and look at their 2024 Zips projections, and then we talk about it. Julio Rodriguez is the absolute star of the Seattle Mariners. We all know that. He's the face of the franchise. He's a six-tool player. He has all the 5 major performance tools, and the 6th tool being his charisma. We're lucky to have Julio with us for the long term. We're going to have him for the next 10 plus years, which is awesome. 2023 was a really good sophomore year for Julio Rodriguez. He had a 30-30 season. He ended up being 4th in AL MVP voting behind Shohei Ohtani, Corey Seager, and Marcus Semien. Julio's stat line for 2023 panned out at 714 plate appearances, a slash line of 275, 333, 818 for 32 home runs, a 126 WRC plus, and 5.9 FWAR. This stat line put him in the entire major leagues 10th in FWAR, and the American League 6th in home runs, 4th in FWAR, 3rd in RBIs, and 2nd in stolen bases. Now, Julio came out and said that he was disappointed with his stat line last year, which is pretty funny because at the end of the day, he was one of the best players in the American League, but there were some frustrations behind his game, mainly in the strikeout department. Now, these weren't close to the levels of Eugenio Suarez or Teoscar Hernandez. However, he did sport a relatively high K percentage of 24.5, and his plate discipline in general is below average per Baseball Savant. My main thing for 2024 and what Julio can improve on would be his plate discipline, not swinging out of his shoes so much. We saw that quite a bit last year, and that led to a lot of his whiffs where he was just swinging like he wanted to hit something 500 feet when he didn't need to. Play it simple, get a hit. Well, let's take a look at what Zips is projecting Julio Rodriguez to do in 2024. It says he's going to have 673 plate appearances, a slash line of 274, 336, 824 for 32 home runs, a 128 WRC plus, and 5.4 FWAR. So pretty much it's projecting he's going to replicate last year, which if that happens, I am perfectly fine with it because at the end of the day, he is over a 5-win player. That's amazing. And it's projecting him to have 34 stolen bases, so 2nd in a row, 30 for 30 season. One big leap he took last year too was in his defense. Pretty much while he was coming up, he was scouted to be just an average defender and center fielder. Last year, he was making some absolutely insane plays. The first thing that comes to mind is his robbing home run in Baltimore, and in my opinion, probably one of the best home run robberies I've ever seen. And of course, I have to put in his home run robbery of Fernando Tatis Jr. I'm really excited to watch Julio play some ball this year, and I think everyone probably agrees with me on that, especially with the mindset of him not being satisfied with a pretty good sophomore year. I think he's gonna absolutely crush it. My personal opinion, I would not be surprised if we could get a 40 for 40 season from Julio Rodriguez. And I do think he's probably going to eclipse that 6 FWAR mark this year. I cannot put into words how excited I am to watch him play baseball this year. But I'm curious, how do you think Julio Rodriguez is gonna play this year? You can comment down below. I would love to hear from you. You can like the video as well, and please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. But that's gonna be it for me in this video, and I will see you in the next one.